It's been another day of a fierce face-off between the wrestlers and former the Indian Wrestling Federation Chief Bhushan Singh after the athletes dug in their heels and vowed to continue with their protest. Today, a belligerent Bhushan Singh lashed out saying that there should be no effort to immerse the medals by the protesting wrestlers and that if he is guilty in any way, he will be willing to hang.
और मैंने एक बात ये भी कहा था, अगर एक भी आरोप मेरे ऊपर स्थापित हो जाएगा तो ब्रिजभूषण सिंह स्वयं फांसी पर लटक जाएंगे, किसी को कहना नहीं। आज भी मैं उसी बात पर कायम हूं। मुझ पर आरोप लगाने वालों, गंगा में मेडल बहाने से ब्रिजभूषण सिंह को फांसी नहीं मिलेगी। अगर तुम्हारे पास कोई सबूत है तो जाकर के पुलिस को दो, न्यायालय को दो और न्यायालय मुझे फांसी देगा तो मुझे स्वीकार है, मैं उस फांसी पर चढ़ जाऊंगा। ये इमोशनल ड्रामा।
Now, the reason behind Bhushan Singh's belligerence may well be that he doesn't fear arrest. Curiously, top Delhi police sources today revealed that there is insufficient evidence against him. Not enough evidence to arrest him. When this news was reported, the police then put up a tweet calling the news reports fake. However, just a few hours later, the Delhi police deleted that tweet as well. So what exactly is behind this flip-flop from the Delhi police? And will justice not just be done, but also be seen to be done?
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Advocate Adil Hasan and Lokesh Jindal continue with us. We are joined by Karan Verma, author. And my first question is to you, Professor Sangit Ragi, political analyst. If the police is going to behave in this fashion, who is going to trust the probe? First, they say in the morning there is not enough evidence. Then they say, oh, this is an erroneous report. Then they go and delete that particular tweet. Do we even know what is the status of the probe against Bhushan Singh?
Yes, Padmaja. I think that I would say that the police should not have come out with the tweet until and unless the probe is complete. Thereafter only the police should have come out with their statements or any kind of such things. But my fundamental questions that I want to raise today, that you remember in 2007, you know, Rahul Gandhi was charged with a rape case. How many media institutions or media establishment, reported that issue? That the issue went to the High Court and subsequently to the Supreme Court. Kaushalya Devi and her daughter made news only on the portal of Yahoo and other engine, but not in the mainstream media. Nobody raised the issue that Rahul Gandhi should be arrested. Similarly, there was a rape charge case also against Ahmed Patel. The political establishment, the BJP could have raised such kind of an issue, but no, they didn't raise it. But let me emphasize that I am not here to defend Bhushan Singh. My limited point is that there is a law and there is a procedure for that. Everyone should follow the procedure, everyone should follow right.
Fine, fair enough. So I have a principal difference in what you said. One, the difference between the Sukanya case or the allegation against Ahmed Patel was that unlike the present investigation, 164 statement has already been recorded. 2, nobody is saying that the charges are false. Those charges were denied. Here, 2 separate FIRs have already been registered. If the investigation is taking place in such a slipshod manner, can there be hope for justice? Isn't there a terrible miscarriage already happening in the way in which the process is carried out?
Padmaja, the matter is very old. It happened 10 years back. And what I could gather from the police sources, that it is very difficult for the police to piece together different,
so till the
happenings.
Time the wrestlers didn't
and
approach
therefore,
the Supreme Court, the FIR
for the police, it is a very difficult. No, that's
Why
fine.
this particular
that's
delay?
fine.
No,
because
no,
that
sir.
that
At the
too.
time, the Supreme
How can you
Court
file?
did not
How can you
order the
file
FIR to be
FIR
filed.
just because somebody has said?
No, it is a cognizable offence. I mean,
Sir,
the police
sir,
is
can you
bound to file an
file-
FIR immediately
Sir,
the moment it receives
sir.
such an information. When you're talking about the procedure
Can
of
I
law,
can I
the
can I
police
can
is
I can I
bound to
say
file
in
an
case of
FIR
Pashko
immediately.
Pashko case, can I allow me sir, allow me. Today we
Yes, sir,
have read
please.
the report. I cannot confirm it, but the girl who was who charged under of sexual harassment by Bhushan Singh.
It's
And the
almost a
Pasco,
dozen females who have
case
come up
was
with
to be,
allegations.
used against. So now there is a different story. There is a turn in the story. Now she was
Sir,
an
it's
adult.
not story. The work
Now it
of
is the police
is to
investigation that shows
investigate,
to.
come out with
And
facts.
suppose the some person.
Okay,
on the basis
respond.
of the
Lokesh Jindal,
FIR.
respond. Yes.
Padmaja, right from the beginning, when the wrestlers came up with this issue, the center, the politician made use of his political power and was confident that he could escape the procedure of law. Till the time the wrestlers didn't approach the Supreme Court, nothing was done. At last, when the wrestlers approached the Supreme Court, only by the direction of the Supreme Court, the FIR was lodged and Delhi police started carrying out the investigation. Why was this delay? Why wasn't the FIR lodged immediately with such a great...
Okay.
Secondly,
Karan Verma, the FIR aside, even now the way in which the investigation is being carried on, the kind of comments that Bhushan Singh himself is making to casually suggest that all of the POCSO law is being used by women in order to make false allegations, that POCSO should be done away with, none of it is doing any favors in instilling any kind of confidence in the entire investigation.
Look, Padmaja, nobody is above the law and nobody is here to defend anyone. If justice is to be dispensed, then we have to be patient. I have to say this.
Sincerely seems to be giving the impression that he is above the law.
The wrestlers have... No. Nobody is above the law. He's just said that if I am found guilty, I should be hanged. This, if anything, this shows his conviction in the fact that he's honest. So fair enough, he's allowed that conviction in himself. But what I'm saying is, right from day one, we are seeing the wrestlers try to dictate terms. Even the wrestlers, yes, they are our heroes. We have all the respect and regard for them. But even they cannot dictate terms. They cannot say, arrest this individual. I mean, they cannot disrespect every oversight committee. There was an oversight committee set up under Maricom. They completely disrespected that. They disrespected PT Usha, who was literally mugged and the wrestlers were cheering on. So this kind of whimsical attitude is also not befitting for justice to be dispensed. We are not a banana republic. And for an investigation to reach its fruitful conclusion, we have to be patient. We can't let Mahapanchayats dictate terms. We can't have these naras like Modi
let's agree that the involvement of the Mahapanchayats or Pappu Yadav being there is not the best look either. You're calling their actions whimsical. What should they have done instead? They said for 6 months we waited that is aadmi ke khilaf FIR hoga. For 6 months no FIR was done despite the fact that an oversight committee had already made a report. Wasn't there enough grounds for the FIR to be then filed against this man when the oversight committee had given its report? That wasn't done. What did you expect the wrestlers to do?
So now the FIRs have been filed, right? The Supreme Court duly intervened. And yes, that was a mistake. The FIR should have been filed. But now that they are filed and they have also given their statements under section 164, let's wait for the investigation to unfold. On the 12th of May, the Delhi police has said that yes, now the investigation is being carried out and evidences and the recordings, the witnesses' version is being recorded.
After
So
what happened today, do you think anyone is going to trust the charge sheet that is eventually filed? Let me just ask you this. If in the middle of an investigation, Karan Verma, somebody came out and had a source-based information that there isn't enough evidence against Bhushan Singh, eventually when the charge sheet is filed, would you believe the charge sheet?
No, that is a goof up. Again, you're right, and
which
I
is the
agree
point
with,
that
Mr.
at
Sangit
every
Ragi,
step, if you keep goofing up an investigation, you can't blame the protesters for saying that the entire process is malified. This is the law. It is not supposed to be. This is not some person by the road saying, oh, I goofed up. Oh, I didn't file an FIR. Oh, you know, this got late. Oh, this information got leaked. Nobody is going to believe you tomorrow when the charge sheet is filed. But eventually, Advocate Adil Hasan, because you're an advocate, legally, the police will in another 1.5 months have to file a charge sheet. That charge sheet will eventually go before the court. And even if there is a muck-up, the court will be able to adjudicate, should the wrestlers wait.
Yes.
Ma'am, the very important point is that why the Supreme Court have to intervene for a simple FIR. That is a very basic line for a FIR is the first information report. Why Delhi police have the wrestler have to approach to the Supreme Court for a FIR? This is the gross negligence by the Delhi police. And again today goof up, again the tweet, they went for the tweet, the ANI quoted it, again they deleted the tweet. What is this? Delhi police is under the Home Ministry. The Home Minister should intervene and say, what is this? ये क्या हो रहा है? 35 दिन से ये क्या हो रहा है? How you brutally assaulted the रेसलर्स, ये पूरी दुनिया ने देखा. आप उधर लोकतंत्र के मंदिर में आप उद्घाटन कर रहे थे और रेसलर के साथ क्या हुआ? भारत सरकार को, स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्ट्री को और दिल्ली पुलिस को साफ आना चाहिए भाई. एक एफआईआर करने के लिए सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाए तो क्या मोदी जी क्या कर रहे हैं, गृह मंत्री साहब क्या कर रहे हैं, आप ही बताइए. और रेसलर का जो भी ग्रीवांस है वो दूध का दूध पानी का आज इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन रेसलिंग फेडरेशन ने भी आपको धमकी दे दिया कि 45 दिन में मामला हल कीजिए. आखिर जब मेडल जीत के आते हैं तो मोदी जी एयरपोर्ट से इस्तकबाल करवाते हैं. आज उनके ग्रीवांस सुनने के लिए 10 किलोमीटर के रेडियस पे मोदी जी का घर है, गृह मंत्री जी का घर है, रक्षा मंत्री जी का घर है. किस तरीके से उन लोग बुलाकर बात करें, सुने उनका. जब जीतते हैं तो आप खूब ताली बजाते हैं. आज उनका दर्द है, दुख है, आप सुनिए, मिलिए.
प्रोफेसर संगीत रागी,
आपके मंत्री कल कैसे भाग रही थी मोहतरमा मीनाक्षी लेखी. अफसोस होता है कि देश की.
Professor Sangit Ragi, everyone agrees that the handling has been ham-handed. What is being done to soothe the ruffled feathers, to reach out and assure that all is not lost? Professor Sangit Ragi.
Padmaja, right from the beginning, I think that even the sympathizers of the present regime were of view that the justice should be meted out to the wrestlers, and they were very sympathetic to the cause, and it continues even today. The important development was that the wrestlers started using their dharna and pradarsan for the political, as a political platform to raise voice against the government. There is no harm in it, but you confess that you are indulged in politics. The way they conducted themselves yesterday at Haridwar was simply politically scripted drama. Everybody in the newsroom said that, look, the moment Naresh Tikait reaches there, they will suspend the, their program of, throwing the medals into River Ganga. So they, by doing or, conducting themselves in this manner, they themselves have lowered their position.
Advocate Adil Hasan.
And weakened their struggle against the Mr. Brij.
Ma'am, everybody is allowed to do politics, and if Mr. Prime Minister can do politics, Mr. Rahul Gandhi can do politics, wrestler can approach to any platform. They are free. They have all equal right in the Constitution of India. So you can't stop them in approaching the political party. Earlier, the committee was constituted by the sports ministry. What happened? Why not the sports minister went for that? Why not Home Minister approach to them? Why not sports minister approach to them? What are the grievances? From the last 35 days, they are sitting on the dharna. What Mr. Modi is doing when they win the medal, it was very warm welcome. But now the grievance, even the top athletes of the country are questioning the integrity of government, but no approach from the government. Everybody has right to do politics.
Is there any caste politics?
Everybody had Mr. Sangit Ragi, everybody has right to do politics and to approach to the political party.
Okay, there will be many questions raised on the side, but few things are irrefutable. Cases have been filed An investigation impartially should have taken place. And now if there is a serious trust deficit, what is being done to bridge that trust deficit, leaving aside politics on both sides? Hope some serious thought is being given to that. We'll wait for the charge sheet meanwhile. Thanks very much, all gentlemen, for joining me. Thanks for watching.